Perfect, 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 perfect.
Welcome everybody, this is Andre J. McClendon. Welcome to the show. Today I will be going over some charts for cryptocurrency and some gold and silver. Now, for new subscribers or new people watching the video, basically my channel is about investing, business, and money, and a lot of the education that goes into it. So check out some more of my videos, subscribe and like. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, now we're on Litecoin's chart. We're on the daily. Now, on my other previous videos, I've talked about this major support area and it hitting this area now. So let's look at Litecoin now. It's sitting at 116.24 and is already getting close to this. It's already in the zone of this resistance level up to 124. So I definitely see that with this major push up, just like this other times, major push up, there's going to have a major retracement. Not down to a lower level that's so low, maybe down to the 100, 95, or near the support level. If you throw a Fibonacci on it, maybe it'll hit down into the 32% retracement and then head back up. But definitely, when I look at the crypto is on fire. Definitely been moving and grooving, and my favorite one is Litecoin, so that's why I'm going over it first. So for you guys who are trading out there, Litecoin, Bitcoin, all those, what do you guys see in the near future? $500 Litecoin, 1,000. I've seen some pretty big numbers out there, but let's jump into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's also on the daily. It's zoomed down a lot. So let's just zoom in a little bit. Now look at the support area right here. This major zone of where all the buyers are, and then when the big buying moment hit up right here, let's zoom in a little bit more. Take off. And now look at this big, massive buying. This is institutional buyers, normal people buyers. Everyone's buying. And then this big push down is where the rebuys get pushed back in to knock the people out and put back in, and another rebuy to take back off. So I don't know where Bitcoin's going. I mean, I honestly think it's going to be going much higher, but I don't know the price. But if we start looking at some resistance levels and start drawing some stuff out now, for me, I like to draw everything in zones, not a price level exactly. And this zone right here, just to make it a little bit easier, go back. You definitely can tell that Bitcoin's definitely going to be hitting this box. Now remember, I'm not giving you guys advice. I'm just telling you what I think, and you know, that's what I think is all it's going to do. So that's what I'm thinking. It's going to hit into this zone right here. So I mean, I'm not long Bitcoin. I'm only thing in Bitcoin I'm doing is mining, not trading it actively. The only thing I would trade and kind of do trade is Litecoin. But if it hits into the zone, I think it's going to be a major retracement back down. But I think the overall direction's up, especially Bitcoin's on the news, getting more popular. It's getting really famous, such and such. But the one thing I really want to go more into is silver and gold. Now, silver and gold have been getting kind of punished over the last few years. I mean, we'll zoom out a little bit. Oh, wow. Really zoomed down. And especially silver. Look at silver now. Silver right here is about to go down to the $13 level. So the people who trade silver, day trade, I would say, like, you know, don't get eaten up by the swaps. The fees are quite expensive. I do trade silver on a daily basis, and the fees do get pretty high when I hold a trade for some time. Well, I think that on the, if you follow, this is basically the futures market, but you follow like SIVR or SLVR tickers for the equities markets. There's also at a major support area too. So when it comes to this area, I will be buying more of the precious metal side. I gotta wait around to see what's gonna happen on the spot market side to see if it's gonna react and bounce off this to take off further. But for me, I like the reasons why I like trading, buying it the physical, because you actually get to keep. You don't have to worry about the market shakeouts. You don't have to worry about stops or target profits. You just buy and hold. And it looks like that it might break this support level right here if we indicate this on a rectangle right here. So it looks like it's obviously in the zone right here, and definitely going to tap this bottom before either heading down lower to this support range right here. All right, some overlapping happening. It's all right, but it definitely looks like going to head down to this level. And if it does, I was preached this in multiple videos. I like to buy physical, and I like to buy the ETFs also. And there are some ETNs and ETFs that do produce some passive cash flow. It's not a lot, but it is some cash flow. So even if the market is trailing down, you'd be getting some cash flow from it. So it's like a win or win. When you do long-term trades, like on the forex markets, when it comes to silver, the swaps do get expensive, and they can knock you out just from the swaps. So be careful of that. Remember, I would be careful of it. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but also it seems like this is wedging down much lower, and it seems like where the breaking point might be is this lower support level to take off to a higher highs. Well, we shall see. Now gold's the last chart I will be going over. We hit the monthly. Look at gold all the way back. We'll zoom in over here. Okay, so even off this major resistance line level, you can tell that whoever's manipulating these prices or has the buying power or shorting power does not want it to exceed this price. But you can tell that gold is definitely bouncing in. And if you follow my trading sessions, there's some indications that you guys can figure out of what's about to happen or what could happen. And for me, I think that it's just doing the same thing that silver is doing. It's just narrowing itself down to a perfect price point just to take off up direction. And I think gold's going to do the same. I mean, it might, like I heard by like Harry Dent, much lower price of gold. If it does, I will be taking advantage of the bullion prices like I've been talking about before. And if it does take off, I will be in it for the ETS and ETNs and taking advantage of that with the passive cash flow. And taking the passive cash flow, the capital gains, and also the trading for it. So another thing I want to go into, my last thing, very, very, very last thing is, let me try. Actually, I want to go through there. Investing.com, website I use. But if you start looking at it, it seems like all the cash and all the money is directly jumping into crypto. Crypto has been outperforming a lot of markets, a lot of things that's out there. And crypto seems like it's the main thing. It's all hot right now. See, everything's in the green. 14%. Litecoin's been doing good. XRP, I'm so happy I bought XRP. Also, one of my friends who was telling me about it. So, guys, if you have any questions or comments, put them below. If you like what you saw and want to see more, please like. I definitely want to get this to more people. It definitely helps out the algorithm. It definitely helps me out to share this with more people. So if you guys want to find out more about myself and my trading, please go to AndreJMcClendon.com. Click Trade with Andre. And that's it, guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for everything. Thank you for making it to the end.